Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and fresh news just dropped. We have more information about the rebalance changes, and we have more information about the new tier 11s. We can see our gaming video, and we can see a lot of information right there. So let's react into all of this, and let's see what do we have, shall we?
Update 2.1.1 is coming very soon. It marks the next step for Tier 11 in the game. We'll look at the new branch of American tanks in the next video. And for now, we'll focus on 2 new Tier 11 vehicles and a rebalance of the existing ones. The PTZ-78 is the first Chinese tank destroyer with sequential rocket thrusters. The newcomer keeps the gameplay features of the branch's preceding vehicle, the WZ-113 GFT. Strong frontal armor, formidable HP, a gun with good penetration and damage. It's got it all, plus thrusters to boot. Like any other rocket boosters, these increase acceleration, but their primary task is something else. As they work independently of each other, the thrusters help the vehicle turn faster and make U-turns.
This is nuts, fellas. This is straight up nuts. Would you look at that? Absolutely insanity.
Needs to, the PTZ can be dynamic enough to respond instantly to rear attacks, or vice versa. It can flank the enemy, nimbly spinning around for a devastating shot. Survivability, firepower, and exceptional maneuverability make the PTZ-78 a menacing and unpredictable opponent. It's hard to catch it off guard, but even harder to stop being surprised by spectacular U-turns in a tank destroyer.
That looks sick, okay? I want to tell you one thing. That looks sick. Was that tier 10 triangle is already powerful. Imagine adding this crazy turn speed and whatnot, and I have a feeling that the armor of this is going to be nuts. Proper brawling tank destroyer. Crazy.
The second vehicle that's about to appear on the battlefield is the Tier 11 Japanese STK-2 heavy tank. It carries on the traditions of the Type 71 branch, with great gun depression thanks to hydro-pneumatic suspension, good turret armor, and a gun with impressive damage per minute. But the STK-2 also has an ace up its sleeve. This tank's main feature is the active gun cooling mechanic, which affects its firing accuracy. When the gun is cooled, it has minimal dispersion, like the best snipers in the game. After firing, the gun heats up, which increases the aiming circle. But the heat quickly dissipates, and the dispersion decreases as the gun cools. You can fire right after reloading without waiting for the gun to cool fully, and even then the accuracy will be at a comfortable level. Continuous fire raises the temperature together with the dispersion. But at close range, the STK-2 will still be able to hit opponents. The active gun
To be fair with you, I don't really think that is something innovative, right? I think that this is literally the same situation that we have with the Type 71. Although on the Type 71 there is 2 modes. Either you are having okay-ish accuracy, either you have perfect accuracy. So now they added some kind of midway points in a way, right? So pretty much you have different accuracy levels on the different cooling down level. Right? This is how it feels like.
cooling mechanism lets you be flexible and adapt to various combat scenarios. When you fire unhurriedly, the STK-2 causes damage accurately and steadily, even from long range. If you need to fire as often as possible, sacrificing dispersion for high damage per minute, this tank will be a great choice, especially on the front line. Like all Tier 11 vehicles, the STK-2 and PTZ-78 have their own upgrade system. As you
Don't worry, for upgrade system, you will have all information in the index as you always did. We will try to deal with this in literally day 1 or day 2 of the patch. We will be playing on the main account like a crazy mother truckers, and we will update everything at the time, right? So everything is going to be okay. We will take care of that.
Research them, their mechanics become more comfortable and more effective. It hasn't been long since Tier 11s joined the game, but the vehicles have already managed to prove themselves in battle. We've collected a lot of data, plus plenty of your feedback. And that's why in Update 2.1.1, the characteristics of 6 vehicles are going to change.
You need to know one thing, which is important, that Wargaming actually took their time to talk with a certain internet beggars. What would we change, and would we how we would move the tanks, because tanks are missing something, right? Or the tanks or they were explaining why they would move one or another thing. That was one-on-one session with certain internet beggars.
STRV 10712 now switches to pillbox mode from travel and siege mode faster, and exits it quicker too. The reload time in pillbox mode has been reduced, and dispersion has decreased. This makes the vehicle more versatile and lets you change positions and cause damage where you need to there and then.
The problem with the the problem with the Starva, in my opinion, is not the tank module, it is a pillbox mode. So I would say that this is a very, very strong change and everything is okay. If it is going to be more comfortable to use it, although I still doubt that I am going to be using pillbox mode very often, unless maybe I'm playing in Prokurovka, Kempenovka, whatever.
Following the changes, the Hirschkäfer causes more damage per shot at 0 preheat and reloads faster. Dispersion on turret traverse has decreased too. Thanks to this, the German tank destroyer is more effective in combat without the boost from the vehicle's unique mechanic. The object
That is also okay. I would say that is completely fine. There is nothing to complain about where the Hirschkäfer goes. And in the same time, I believe they need to be quite careful where the Grille goes, or Tier 11 Grille goes, because it's very, very slippery slope to make it overpowered and broken.
432U has more HP and a faster reload. The hull front now has less weak spots. The thermoballistic overcharge mechanic has been made more efficient. The changes make it more convenient and less risky. Now the reward for waiting won't be as long in coming. In combat mode,
Good, very, very good. That tank was an interesting one and kind of weak one, so they are going to do some fitty-meaty, some changes. And by the way, where the tank ratings in the index page goes, everything is going to be done in the first half week, I assume. We should be able to deal with everything like this, because we are going to be gaming like a mother truckers.
CS-67 Schakal fires more accurately and reloads faster. Its reverse speed and gun stabilization have also increased. This lets the
Now, this is very important thing to highlight. I don't think that Schakal was a bad tank to begin with. And what they are doing over there, they are making it more clear that, hey, listen, we had some fun with Ratatatas, we had some fun with T803s or KR1s. Test out Schakal. Schakal is beautiful. And I think that Schakal was nice even before those buffs. After those buffs, the tank is significantly better, at least in my opinion, right? So keep this in mind. If you know what you are doing in the game, Schakal may be tank for you. And on one hand, I hate CS63, but I love Schakal. Crazy things.
Have also increased. This lets the tank engage in maneuverable combat with more comfortable dispersion while moving and good damage per minute. The French AS-XX40T medium tank has lower dispersion on hull and turret traverse, as well as after firing. Magazine loading has become
I think that the most important thing to highlight is that the base shell velocity got significantly increased, right? It was 1,000 before, and now suddenly it is becoming
turret traverse,
1.3
as
thousand.
well as after firing. Magazine loading has become faster. The velocity of APCR shells has risen by almost a third. Some characteristics from the upgrade system have been redistributed to make the tank more dangerous in its base configuration. All this will help it deliver damage better, feel more comfortable in duels, and support aggressive allied assaults more efficiently. The Leopard 120 has higher HP, better stability.
Man, what a tank this is, speaking about the Leopard. And you know what is the funny thing? The funny thing is, whenever I tested this tank being in the summit, I instantly said there is no point of playing Leopard 120 compared to the Leo 1. Let's see, will the changes be more decent?
Stabilization while moving and greater firing accuracy. The velocity of heat shells has grown significantly.
That is crazy.
As a result, the Leopard is more reliable in its key role of ensuring that targets are destroyed where accuracy and fast reactions are needed. Very soon, you'll be able to charge into battle in new Tier 11 vehicles. The STK-2 and PTZ-78 are waiting in the wings, and 6 vehicles with updated characteristics are ready to deliver an ocean of new emotions. All this is in World of Tanks in mid-January.
Okay, we can clearly see that they are not sleeping on the 2.0 wave. Oh, we have done a 0.2 or 2.0. We can relax, we can take it easy, not even close. As you can see, everything is being changed quite quickly. Only one thing what I have to say, I don't think Shakal deserved a buff, but fair play. It is how it is. And I think that Shakal is going to be pretty powerful mother trucker for folks that did not tested it. Now, looking into the article, what do we have? They are highlighting about the two. We can see the stats. Oh, look at this. Average damage 770. Fellas, 770. How is it similar to the tier? Wait a second, this is triangle. For a second I thought that it is a heavy tank. Okay, my bad. 770 alpha damage, it's okay. It is okay. Just a bit higher than the previous tank. Okay, for some reason I thought it is a heavy tank. It's fine. Okay, firepower, accuracy looks okay on the paper. You are getting more gun depression from the field mods. Okay, nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. You can get more hit points while upgrading the tank. And where mobility goes, there is... Ooh, you are having 10 boosts. Okay. Okay, this is a quite a powerful thing. Okay. We see that. The most important thing, what we need to highlight is the alpha damage, 770 alpha damage. So just a little bit better than 750 on the tier 10. Right? And we can see that you have 10 rocket boosters, which is going to be quite crazy thing. And with the boosters, you are going 45 kilometers per hour. Okay. And you are traversing like a mother trucker. I must admit, I'm more excited to play with this tank than the heavy tank. Now, where the heavy tank goes, alpha damage is just a bit better than the tier 10. We can see that. Okay, firepower. Fully heated cooling time, 32 seconds. Oh my bananas, this is a long time to fully cool the gun. Oh man, this is insanity. This is insanity. I can give you an example. If you are playing with a tier 10, you have a more accurate gun, if you will, like couple of seconds after you finish it reloading. Now you need to wait for like 32 seconds. I do not know, man. I do not know. It doesn't look that great, but we'll see. We need to play with a vehicle in order to figure out the things. A bit more hit points whenever you are upgrading it, and it turns faster, it goes faster, it has more horses. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. Okay. Tanks rebalanced. We can see exactly what they are doing on Leo. And on Leo, they are adding hit points. They are making better accuracy overall, which is fair, better dispersion, and way better shell velocity. That's a good change for Leo. I like it. The change for the tier 11 bot chat, better DPM, better accuracy, better dispersion after firing, better shell velocity. Yeah, this is a very, very good stuff. This is a very good stuff as well. If you are looking into the 432U, more hit points, better DPM, you are reaching the better heating levels quicker, which is good. Time before overheating got from 4 seconds to 7 seconds, which is good, and changed to overheat direction instead of 4 seconds penalty to 2 seconds penalty. Okay, we can see that. Meanwhile, Mr. Shakal has better DPM, better accuracy, better dispersion, and better reverse speed. Very, very powerful thing. Very powerful thing. Hirschkaffer has better alpha damage. It has 0.2 seconds DPM, or I suppose to say gun reload buff, which is quite weird, and dispersion during the turret traverse got significantly better as well by 10%, right? Okay. We can see that, and Esterva. Looking into Esterva, pretty much switching the time to the pillbox mode we have changed, and dispersion at the 100 meters pillbox mode, it is a bit better. But once again, fair play. Fair play. I still don't think that pillbox mode is a very huge hit, but that's only me, right? So all in all, many exciting things coming to the World of Tanks in the next patch. Plenty of the good changes, and I must admit, I can't wait to play with a new triangle. This is what I am excited about. But once again, you will see a lot of information very, very soon. You know, we are going to be on the top of our game. Everything is going to be updated where the index page goes. And hopefully we can deal with this very, very, very quickly. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.